handcrafted art. It's delicate and wearable. And joining me here in the kitchen is Keri Heybrock of Keri Heybrock Designs to show us glass jewelry creations. We were kind of talking before the show how you make this, which is fascinating, which you're going to want to stick around for. But first off, what got you in to bead making in the first place? Because when I think of bead making, you think of like the childhood craft. You get the shoestring and you put the beads on there and you give it to your mom for Mother's Day and everybody's happy.
Exactly. I didn't know glass beads were made. I thought they appeared by cute little glass bead fairies.
Yeah, you just dug them out of the ground or something.
Totally.
You know?
So I ended up falling into glass blowing in college. My degree's in biology and I needed 3 more credits to graduate, and pottery was full, and so I took glass blowing, and it was terrifying. Because on day 1, they're like, hot good, cold bad, gravity is your friend, blow some glass.
Wow.
And I kind of fell in love with making stuff. It wasn't a lab, it wasn't a report. It was fascinating. So then I ran into a woman in the Caribbean on the island of Saba who makes beads.
All right. Well, we got some video of the process here, and this is kind of what you were explaining to us. So you start off with those rods of, is that just a glass rod? Is that what it is?
Transparent and opaque. So this is burning propane and oxygen at about 2,200 degrees Fahrenheit.
See, when you said it was similar to welding, I was like, well, is she going to wear the goggles and everything? Is there going to be sparks flying everywhere?
I'll put glasses on in a minute. So
not exactly what I was thinking, but.
I'm going to stretch it out like silly putty. So a lot of my pieces have teeny tiny squiggles, teeny tiny dots. And I actually have to pull it and stretch it out and make my own glass pencils. Wow. A lot of people think that I paint onto my beads, and I do, but I paint with lots and lots and lots of glass. So some beads have 5 or 6 colors. So those are bicycle spokes. Okay. And if you wrap the glass around a bicycle spoke, you're making a bead. Okay. If you don't wrap glass around something, you're making a marble. Okay. So bead making, art marbles, we're all first cousins.
And then I wanted to show this piece off here because this kind of shows the steps that you do to make the beads. Now start over on this white one right here. Like, how do you make that, and then how do you transform it as we go right to left there across it to make the more intricate one?
A little bit of glass magic. So you start with the white, add green glass, smooth it out. Add those teeny tiny white dots from that piece I pulled. Yeah. Then you add transparent dots. Then you smooth them out and you keep it in the flame a lot longer. Poke the center with metal, and then I literally encase that entire design with about 8 inches of glass. Wow. Melt it smooth so the flower looks like it's trapped underwater. Yeah. And then glass causes the refraction, so it looks bigger than it actually is.
Then how long does that process then take? Because I mean, you got to wait for it to cool down before you start wrapping it again, right?
Each step has there's hot, really hot, and soupy hot. So you're always working really hot. So I always say that from step to step is about 6 months to a year.
No way.
And
that
from
long?
Start to finish is 45 minutes.
Oh my goodness. So, I mean, my next question was what kind of keeps your work fresh after this long? But if it kind of takes, a long time to start forming these, I mean, it kind of probably stays fresh, doesn't it? I can't make that much,
which is nice.
Yeah.
But I feel like trends change. People are always wearing jewelry.
Well, what's your most popular piece, or what are some of the most popular items? Like I know you're talking about how the blue color is real popular, like this one here, and some of the blues down there, and this one is this big red.
That one's big red. Yeah. She's huge. I'm really well known for my hearts. They are technically, I shape them without a mold, so they're all unique. They're all one of a kind.
Oh, cool.
I do a lot with the turquoise and cream because when those 2 colors hit, they make a beautiful brown outline. But we all survived the worst winter in Kansas City, so I have been making beach scenes out of glass.
Oh, neat.
And they're like my little version of paintings. And so I can do some things that are really happy, and then I can do some things that are really conceptual. And so I'm limited by time. I'm not limited by ideas. Okay,
well, Strawberry Swing is this weekend, and of course, what is your favorite part about doing this show?
Strawberry Swing is one of the most unique shows where it helps new artists, established artists, people just getting into the business, all be in one local, beautiful place. It is a well-run show. The variety is fantastic. And the makers are sweet. They even have little kids who are making stuff and selling. Cool. So just getting that entrepreneurial spirit and showing people that you can make stuff. I've been doing this for 20 years. Yeah. And I still do it. It's fantastic.
Well, your pieces look amazing, and I know we've already been wheeling and dealing here in the studio today, so you'll have your chance to wheel and deal coming up this weekend. Keri, thank you very much. Strawberry Swing, Indie Craft Fair's 5th annual Spring Swing, is May 11th from 10 in the morning to 6 at night at the historic Alexander Majors Barn and Grounds off State Line Road. It's right there near the Wernell House, so check it out this weekend.